Hello, I'm Eric with StarTool. We are an augmented reality integrator focused on the metals industry. I was asked to do a lockout tagout AR safety demonstration for a steel association. I didn't have time to access a steel company, so I had to use one of our Minster 150-ton presses in the back of our shop. So here I am wearing my HoloLens2, running my flagship software called Manifest by my partner Tactile. I'm logging into the system using the HoloLens2's virtual keyboard. And you can also work offline with Manifest, but I am connected to the internet here. And so logging into the main menu, here's the main menu of Manifest. I place that in 3D space. I pin it so it doesn't move around. I acknowledge the liability statement. And I scan the QR code, which is also the origin of the 3D space around the machine. The QR code is associated with all the information related to this machine. So there's a photo, and you can associate PDFs and IoT meters, etc. In this case, I found the lockout tagout procedure for this machine that I authored a whole 20 minutes before doing this video. And I start the job after I self-assign myself a medium priority. And step number 1 is to tell the supervisor why I'm locking and tagging out this machine. And you can have evidence of doing this or any other step within Manifest. So step number 2 is to isolate the energy and lock that out. And so if I want to see how to do that, because I've never done this before, I can watch a video of how the so-called expert, meaning me, had done it about a half hour before. You can, this once you record a job, it can stay in perpetuity. And when you do it once, and then it's done. And so you don't have to have trainers train somebody every time they try to learn this job. You just give them the device. And here I am taking my lock. I'm throwing the switch as I learned from the procedure and locking it very expertly there. And so that job is done. And so I hit done. And the system points me to step number 3 with the blue arrow, which is around the machine. So I unpin my main menu. I walk around the operator's console here, and I repin the main menu, because that's the way I like to operate. You can have the main menu follow you. You can see step number 3 here with the leader lines of the associated procedures, watching a video of how to do it. So I lift the block from its stirrup holder there, and I unplug it from the machine. I place the gravity block within the die as the procedure dictates. And so now that I've learned how to do that, I can follow the nuanced procedure. You can hide these holograms if they're in the way like they are there, and you can also move them very easily. But anyway, so I'm done with that step. Moving on to step number 4. The blue arrow points me to step number 4 about isolating the air and energy. I have the author of this job decided to show a photo note of how to of the lock placed on the air valve there, but I want to see a video, so I'm going to hit the video note and see the kind of the kinetic nuance of how to hit the air valve with the right force and how to place the lock and where to place the lock. I can move this video within the direct context of the air valve now, and so I can look at the air valve as I'm watching the video. And here's my lock in front of my face, and I hit the valve as I've learned from the videos, and I place the lock on the valve as I learned from the videos and the still photo. And so that step is now done. The machine is fully isolated. Electrical, gravity, and air has all been isolated, and now is the tryout phase to verify the lockout tagout. And so I'm reading the instructions of step number 5, but now I can watch a video of how to do this. And so I pushing the power button there and hitting the double-handed stroke switches, and I can choose to move that photo of hitting the power button right on the console there. So I can see it's the second button on the top row from the left. That is indeed off. And now, in the interest of time, for this original presentation that I was producing this for, I skip looking at the second photo and instead go for the video. And I look at the steps on the procedure. Even though I do it a little backwards, it's all fine because the machine has been properly locked out. I give it the thumbs up, I hit done, the job is done. And on the manifest system, that job is now recorded into the job board for the supervisor and any admins to look at what I had done. And so, yeah, thank you for watching this. And this is my email information. And you can contact me anytime about using augmented reality for lockout, tagout, or any procedure, maintenance, inspection, etc., training that you want to pass along to new people or to refresh for jobs that are done infrequently. Any procedure. Thank you very much. Have a great day.